What's up, Golden Gamers? We're here with another edition of the Pantheon, and today we're going to be ranking some of the saltiest moments in Melee history on a tier list and seeing who is the saltiest. You guys ready to get into it?
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, no one is more ready on this entire planet than my man Brandon. He is excited for this.
Yeah, seeing my get mad is it's hilarious. I have reduced a lot of salt into players in my pastime. We all rage, it's all within us.
Yes. Question before we start, let's organize our thoughts. What are we looking for when we rank these? Because we got to put them in tiers, right?
You got to look at the criteria, the impact, you know? Is there any physicality to the salty moment? Because that definitely has some.
That is true. Yelling a good fuck out loud.
And
that is very some controller throwing, some table hitting.
You know what's underrated though is passive aggressive salt, and I don't think you see that much. Ooh. But like that's my favorite. Is like, no, good shit. No, you're really good.
Oh yeah.
Nah, bro. You know what is the worst, bro? When you lose, right? You know, it was close and you lost and you're kind of salty. Like I've been there and I'm not that mad, but then the motherfucker says, you know, you got better, bro. You really improved. I'm like, yo, I just fucking decked this dude right now. What the fuck? You just gonna beat me and tell me I got better? Like what? Yeah, I forgot what we were going on. I just had to get that off.
I think we've organized our thoughts as well as we're gonna be able to. Yeah. I think it's time to look at our videos.
All right. Let's look at the first clip.
All right, first clip is Neighborhood P versus Shroomed.
Oh.
I love this.
Oh,
where are you at? Oh, I've heard that before.
It's just not enough.
It's just not enough.
God, I love this.
Oh my.
Shit.
Oh my God.
This is beautiful. Oh my God, I forgot how fast the quit out was.
Okay. That is insanely fast.
So fast. You don't even see the borders of the pause screen.
He has the most frame one rage quit.
That's so impressive.
The editing. I edited that. I uploaded it. It was shit. Frames dropped because we were yelling and hitting the capture card so much that the frames were dropped. So yeah, that's why you see the fucking. I think a frame dropped when he rage quit. That or he's just impeccable. I don't know, but
he's built different.
But oh my God, it's so weird hearing yourself from 14 years ago.
But dude, no, I love that. That was my lifeblood hearing that, Brandon. Yeah, and so it's interesting, right? Like we evaluate the salt, and we don't, like you guys are talking about physicality. We don't see the players. We don't see, what they looked like. We don't see if there was a handshake or not, a fist bump or not. What we do see is one of the most beautiful pieces of tech skill I've ever witnessed in my whole life, and that is the frame perfect quit out, which you can only do by practicing, right? You can't just, that's not an overnight thing. That's not something you can just do. So for me, I mean, this is still strong. I know this feels somewhere in A or B territory for me, because again, the rage quit is absolutely beautiful. You guys on Unranked could learn something from Neighborhood B.
That's facts.
I'm feeling a B too. I think it makes me these videos always make me wish I was in the Smash scene at the time, because
it was so cool.
I just want to see the reaction, and I can only imagine.
As someone who was there, who watched it, it wasn't NorCal, by the way. So this was like SoCal, NorCal, in NorCal. So it was like a civil war between those two. Like, if you
hated each other, who's better, NorCal, SoCal? And it was a huge debate.
It was a huge thing back then. And then obviously, Mango was always a separator. Like, they had Mango, so he was the best player. But like, our argument was like, we're still the better region. Y'all just have Mango. But just from being there, Neighborhood P wasn't as mad as the rage quit implies. He kind of got up. He was just like shrugging it off. Like he did when motherfuckers like be like smiling or act like it's not a big deal, but they're really pissed. Like it was one of those. He's just like, yeah, it happens. I lost, but in his head, he's probably like, fuck.
What would you rate this?
I'm agreeing with you guys. I'd say a B.
All right, I'm down.
B is maybe even a B minus. Just knowing his reaction wasn't like pure anger when he got up.
The rage quit is so beautiful. It's just everything for me.
Next video is Mango versus Kage.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
I think I've seen this.
Oh, and this is the one with the thing. Okay, yeah, this is the right one.
Oh man, this shit's hilarious.
Here it comes. Oh!
Oh man, bodied.
Stomping to quit out, man. Oh, that hits like
tough.
a Ganon down B. I'll
That
tell
was
you
tough.
what.
That was round 2, I believe.
That was round 1.
I was
No,
there.
no, you're right.
That was round, yeah, that was round 2 because he won round 1. I was there, but I did not see that moment. I was like playing a bracket match because that was early in bracket.
Yeah.
And when Kage got that upset, everybody was like mind blown.
Mango Kage. So this is an interesting one because I don't think if we can rate the moment too, because that moment's crazy. But I also think that so many people were like, this loss, and like it was like everyone talked about this loss. Like this was the huge community thing. Like he lost, and he lost to a Ganon, and he lost twice after like beating everyone. This was huge. So Mango was so furious about this for like months because you would have a tournament, then you wouldn't have anything for a little bit.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, back then, Zane, it was like every 6 months, one tournament in the West Coast, one tournament in the East Coast. That was it for the year. Maybe things in between. Yeah.
That reminds me of like, because of pandemic, like Summit 11 in person, and I had to experience that before because like it was just like months after that. It's the worst. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was like that, but just like all the time. It was just Genesis.
Yeah.
You got like ROM and Apex, maybe Pound. That's it. I don't know, y'all. I think for me at least, I don't know if I can rate, but
this is above the other one for me. This is probably A tier for me personally.
I think so. What about you, Zane?
I'm still feeling kind of B. It feels similar to me. I think maybe because I wasn't there, but like I feel like that always happens where someone has like a really good performance, and then they just end up getting like upset or something.
Yeah,
it's happened to me before. It's definitely frustrating, but I need to see the visual. But I'd give it a B.
I'd give it a B just because I was there, but I didn't see it. I didn't see the first set. So I just saw that clip and was dying laughing. But
all right, well, we got some visuals coming now because the next one is Leffen versus Ice.
Now positioning is very important. Okay, and that's it. He gets it. Ice.
Wait, is this the throw? Isn't it? This is the throw?
Oh, this is the one in the Respect Your Elders. Oh,
ooh, hug into controller throw. See, that's what I'm saying, bro.
No, you know the interesting thing is I feel like a hug would make you less likely to throw it because you're like, I feel like there's something about the physical touch that's like just kind of calming, just on a human level.
You think so? Even after the person is the reason why you're mad in the first place?
Yeah,
and also piss you off and then try to hug you after. Would you be cool with that, or you'd be like, nah?
Wait, who initiated the hug in that clip?
You wouldn't hug then if you were that mad about it.
That's true. Ice hugged Leffen.
I need to see the initiation.
He went in for it a little bit.
Okay, he pops off.
Look at it.
Ice. It's Ice. Yeah.
Leffen commits. He commits a little bit. The arm comes around.
But he's fucking pissed.
Yeah, he doesn't. I'm not saying he wanted to hug. I'm not saying that.
No, I know what you said. Like maybe with him hugging, it'd make it a little less.
Damn,
Ice blow a bit, but I think it made it worse, bro.
Ice is such a Chad, dude. He says
you will hug me
whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
that's super disrespectful.
You just fucking hug me.
If you look at it that way, then that's hilarious. I mean, this is A or S for me.
I think the hug is correlated to the throw. I think Brandon's onto something.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a combo, bro.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
For the kill, won the set into a hug.
Okay.
It was enough. Losing it was enough as it is, but then
you go for he's like, yo, I gotta go in for the kill, man. GG's, bro.
It's not enough to win. I have to destroy everything.
I'm down to give that an S.
Yeah, if we talk about the combo and certainly the physicality, any controller throw, I think you're talking like probably S anyway. But yeah, this is iconic, right? This is like not many players really throw their controller or anything. I mean,
think about throwing a controller back when there are no modders. There's no UCF, there's nothing, so you're completely destroying like your one tool. Like there's no one there to fix that.
They were cheaper back then.
They were cheaper. Okay,
yeah, that's true. And it's like because they were all just kind of like there were no mods or nothing.
They didn't know about stuff.
It's
too.
just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna just get another one, and that's it.
You're willing to throw that all away? I would never throw. Oh my god, dude, no way.
Oh,
There's no way I could do that.
You love your controller so much you rest it on a pillow.
I do. I have.
That's right there. No way. Oh, the guest appearance.
I was just playing Cody, so I just.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So anyway, this is. I'm down to put this in S.
Yeah.
All of that.
I'm down.
Say, yeah.
Only because of the hug, bro.
All right, next clip we've got Leffen versus Pluck.
Oh, double Leffen.
I can't believe it's Leffen again.
This is the
I know this one.
stop for Leffen.
Oh, yeah.
Will we see a game 5 or will Leffen go home? Pluck throwing out a forward smash. He didn't mean to do that.
Leffen
I have a
just
story
playing
about
way
it.
outside the
He
range
did
right now,
not
and he
mean
gets
to
the
do that.
opening. Pluck boxing the corner.
TSM chant coming out from the crowd.
He drops
No
this.
jump! This
No.
is bad
Leffen
for
going
Pluck.
Oh,
what a recovery.
Good recovery for real.
Wasn't clear. Was so ambiguous. He's gonna get the.
Oh.
It's off stage.
Oh, he's gonna be so mad.
Leffen jumped
No.
lazily.
No.
Oh, what an edge guard.
No, what a recovery! No.
Oh, and he misses the ledge dash. Beautiful angle.
Okay,
from Leffen.
calm. Fuck!
I heard that.
Yo, so can I tell the story,
whole
please?
sequence.
Can you rewind it where he's like about to throw the controller? Right here. Yeah, okay. So I am right where he's throwing that controller. So the stage is there and we're just standing here. And it's me, Real Thing, who is it? Stavino, a couple other homies, we're all sitting there, right? And Leffen throws the controller right at our feet, right? And then Real Thing just starts dying laughing. Right in front of Leffen. Just laughing.
Oh, no.
And then I was like, yo, we're sitting there like, damn, that's tough. And he just stormed off. And then he
Did he leave the controller?
He did leave the controller on the floor.
Ooh, that changes things.
He walked around like, I don't know if you see the wall to the left of the screen. He like walked that way around the crowd and like paced around and then like left the venue. That shit was wild. Damn. I just say that because like I was like literally he like threw the controller at my feet damn near.
Yeah, and he left. He left the controller and the venue. He was like, I don't care what happens to this. And I mean, at this point, people were definitely modding more stuff now. So
yeah,
oh, that's a good controller. Well, I think I've heard Leffen's tell a story about. He said like the controller was messing up all weekend on the ledge dashes in particular.
Yeah,
so that was probably like the last straw. Like, for his tournament to go out that way on that one note, it was probably just like
it's just John shit. I just remember Real Thing. It's just like once he threw it,
that's brutal.
He just started like he didn't give a damn. I love it was right there.
This still feels like an S to me, just because the throw, the form sounds like it's getting better.
I'm gonna go with the A+, and only because there was no hug. Pluck was just like, okay, you can hold that, and the throw, because of where he threw it, he kind of threw it off camera, so you can't see the throw as cleanly as you could with the initial.
Yeah, I'm just also thinking about the stuff afterward too. That also
the context. Oh, that could put it in S too.
Does Pluck have a reaction? Can we see it one more time?
I think nods. He like nods.
Pluck nods at the throw.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I remember that.
See, a good dap. He just watches.
The nod is so funny. He's like, yeah, I get it.
You're like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, fair enough. I've been there. What you think is worse, the nod? I still think the hug's worse.
The hug's worse.
Yeah.
But the nod is so. Knowing Pluff is funny to me.
Yeah.
He's just.
I kind of want to give it an S.
All right.
I'm down. If you guys are down, I'm down to give it an S.
Again, controller throwing is so powerful. I think it just feels like an S. It just.
Oh yeah. Controller throws are impeccable.
Yeah. Next is Wobbles versus Silent Spectre.
Speaking of controller throws,
Wobbles has been to the East Coast many times. Look, Jeff.
Hey, it's Brandon.
California. Look at it. Look at the screen. You know.
Oh, he tried to wobble.
Jeff going for that nana. God. Oh shit.
Look how fast that is. Without
I think Jeff won.
I think Jeff won.
The part where everyone
clapping. Oh my god.
Okay, I need to give you context for that.
These videos are so good, man.
I really need to give context on why that happened. So we're like in a desk, right? They're playing. They're like this, right? And we're on the other side, kind of a little bit away. And so he throws it again right at my feet and then walks out. So as he's walking out, it's silent. Yep. The moment he shuts that door and leaves the room, everybody's like, yeah. It was so funny.
So he leaves his controller too.
Oh yeah, Hunter. He broke shit.
Man.
When so when Leffen threw his controller, it didn't break. It was still like intact. Wobbles, there was like buttons on the floor.
Oh wow.
It was the controller guts.
Yeah, he exploded that one.
He threw it with intent to kill.
The commentary makes it for me too. The oh shit kills me. The, oh shit.
I think Jeff won.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one to me is so much better than the first two clips without the video because you can like visualize exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I also think you hear the controller.
You hear
which
it.
I think is really important. And I also will say, for this one, something really remarkable and special, because everyone shook hands back then.
Yeah.
Like it was very common. Like they didn't fist bump back then. Like handshaking was like after esports, Evo 2013, all that stuff. But back then, everyone shook hands, and so this was like a quit, controller throw, leave. It's immediate. It is bam, bam. I could put this S or A personally, just because there's a crazy meta and the time it's in and Brandon's context, but I'm down for whatever.
I'm down with S only because of the him walking out and us cheering.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I'm down for it.
It was
too.
hilarious.
We're
It's
giving a lot of S's, but I like them.
Well,
Yeah.
controller throws, again, they're rare, and I think they're powerful.
Next clip is Slime versus Pogo.
Oh,
Slime.
no.
This one's for me, guys. Slime's one of my best
Slime
friends.
from
We
the
got
yard?
yeah,
He
yeah.
plays
They're
melee?
gonna just be spacing each other.
Oh,
out.
let's go Slime. Wait, who?
Get up attack. Okay. Oh, great call on the forward smash.
Oh shit!
And then he
those
fist
controller.
bumps. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Oh, he smiled after the throw.
GG's.
He's
He re-
the smile is so
So
funny.
he was like fuck, and then he was like, oh shit, I'm like I raged. My bad. Sorry.
I think
Well,
he
Slime is
realized
the-
how funny it was.
Yeah.
that he was-
Slime is the kind of guy who just loves the funny almost above everything else, and he's like, oh, I am part of the moment. I am part of the melee culture, or whatever, however he would say it or think about it. But he would be like, oh yeah, this is actually really funny. And so he'd almost be torn. Like, he'd still be furious, but he'd also be like, it's kind of funny that I'm this mad and I did this.
because he is the guy.
It's funny how he was initially hella mad and then he caught himself like, oh shit.
That's
I
funny.
will
he
say-
recovered pretty quick.
Yeah,
it was
so
such
the
a drastic
recovery-
change.
The recovery does make it less salty, so if we're rating it by how much salt there is, this one is decidedly far less salty than probably any other clip.
Yeah.
we've seen.
Yeah.
I'd give it an A personally.
A is what I'm feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
The toss is hard.
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. And Slime got caught lacking that day. That's all it was. I'll go to solid A.
You wanted to do A as well, Zane?
A is good with me. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. We'll put it in A.
Alright.
All right, the only golden gamer to make this list, we've got none.
No, I know why he wasn't invited to this recording now.
It was not intentional. We've got none versus Disc Kid
I
Boogie.
wish none was here for that.
None
I
is just
really
kinda
wanna hear
get
what
that
he would
aura
say.
about him. Like in this
His
situation,
face.
like, all right,
His face is killing me.
Not
He
the
tweets
skill
in the
name
middle-
tag.
There's one where it's the set where he
I know what
tweets
you
in the
mean.
middle of it, and then there's the one where
Oh,
he just like
God.
starts turning away. This is the one, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the crazy
Yeah.
thing is, this
God, that is
wobbling
so-
does mentally get
Especially
in your
because
mind.
none never
And I feel like
emoted
None
during
was trying to
sets
play the same,
back then.
Trying to get the mental game
No.
too. He was disrespecting hella hard.
Yes.
Was I commentating this?
But Diz definitely
no.
He just kept his
has
composure, just like when he
Oh, no, I
composes
didn't.
music.
ooh, hella stats. Is he leaving?
Yeah, none left.
My
Oh, he nods his head.
I mean, I feel
Fist
like
bump.
He dabbed him though.
that was
That was the calmest rage quit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my.
Why did
I-
he finish the game?
Well, it's one of the he finishes the game because it's like technically not over.
For rules? Okay.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Ed being like, actually?
He runs back on stage.
Yeah.
And then he stands there and watches. Oh, dude, that makes me uncomfortable and feel pain in ways that the other ones did not. I'm not just saying that because none's on the team. Like, there's just something about watching him unplug his controller and then stand there and watch his character die. Which, I guess, admittedly is not that different than wobbling, but it feels different.
I don't know if you could rewind, Hoagie, the part where he's just on the angel platform. That part says it all. He's fucking livid right here.
Yeah.
The nod. You're right. Oh, that actually changes things.
I feel like
Man, but you know, at the same time, he kept his cool.
He did. He kept trying for a second. Oh.
He's just like, you know what, bro? You got it.
He's like, this is not the game I want to play.
Hit him with the you got it, bro. I'm giving it a C. Compared to the other clips, we had some controller throws. We had some. You ever seen that meme of the image of the guy wearing like he's wearing a smiley face, but under the mask he's like,
oh yeah.
That's none.
It depends on how you if you want something expressive, then yeah, this clip is not for you. But there's something powerful to me about this guy who never emotes, never pops off, like no matter what, never shows emotion, and he does this.
That's true.
And he had the nod, and he never moves or anything during sets. So like, for me, this is almost extreme. I don't know where I would put it because it's just so different from the other clips, like you're saying. But for me, this technically could be high as well. I'm down to put it. I'm down to put it C if you guys want to put it C.
We could raise it up a bit. I guess the thing that's so unique is like he's like showing no emotion while showing everything at the same time. He's like he clearly visually he's like, I'm not mad, I'm chilling. With no context, you would have no idea. But you watch it and you're like, oh, this dude's fucking lit.
Like I would still, cause like Zain doesn't really do that kind of stuff. Like I would still feel really uncomfortable watching it. I'm not suggesting you do that, Zain. Next time you know,
I'm thinking about it.
You're thinking about
I want to do something so out of pocket, just like fuck. Just like I just want one moment.
You want your one?
I want to throw an absolute C.
You're allowed to have your one.
I want to throw shit.
But I guess with none. I mean, I say C or B. I guess how
I'm with you on the C because it doesn't feel like traditional salt, you know? Like
so nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
If you guys want to run C, I'm down.
This next one's a little different. There's a story here. It's 3 different clips all tied into one. This is Nintendude versus DP.
Oh, man, I haven't heard of DP in a while.
Yeah, he left right when I started.
Oh my gosh,
I
just remembered.
I just remembered.
Oh no.
Why is it as high? Did he come straight from work?
I just remembered.
Shake his hand. Shake his hand.
Oh,
do it.
Man.
DP, shake his hand.
I just remembered. There's such a saga with this.
Come on, bro.
Oh, the salt. The salt.
All right.
Oh,
PJ, throw out the salt shaker.
That's a real ass dude. That's a real ass dude. That's a real ass dude. DP sees a
what are you waiting
right here.
Oh, what a down smash.
Ends.
And DP gets up. Is there a handshake?
Unfortunate.
I don't think there is.
Unfortunate. I mean, DP was doing a hell of a job of bringing that back.
And DP lost by one wobble.
What is Nintendude doing?
DP lost by one wobble.
Oh, man.
Yep.
All right, that's.
He's got the salt side for the no handshakes.
He prepared for it.
Salt shake.
Man, I forgot all about this
Oh,
saga.
bones in the back.
I mean, it's safe. Okay, good for him.
Oh, that's it. That's it. All right, we'll see.
Dude, they're all game 3. No.
I don't think it's gonna.
He said Nintendude says something to him there.
He's so dead.
Yeah, he knew. All right, so he knew.
I'm watching these so anxiously.
Nintendude did not extend
even outside the game,
from Nintendude. So what do we do with this as a salt clip? Like, how do we rank this? Because there's no controller throw, there's no handshake and no hug, but there's like, especially the first time, there's like a pause. Like he thinks about it. He's like, well, I could shake his hand. Or he's maybe like, I'm not going to shake his hand, but I got to get up. And then he's going to know I'm not shaking his hand and it's going to be a thing, but I'm going to commit to this. But there's like a thought process, but he gets faster over time, right? He's just getting used to it. And so it's like, there's like a lot kind of going on with the story, I guess. It's not, again, if we're looking for expressiveness, physicality, we don't have a lot of that.
So I have that. If you go back to one of the clips, I don't know if you can go back, Hoagie. I think it's the first clip. Nintendude tries to shake his hand, and DP goes, "Don't fucking touch me." It's the first or the second clip.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
He said
He said I ain't salty.
Right there, you see him? When they like shake his hand, he's like, "Really?"
So to me, the first clip is what really makes this, and then Nintendude adapts. Between None and him, he's more physical. He's shaking his head, he's getting up, He's like barely looking at him. He's like saying stuff, right? So that to me is more like B, maybe C-ish.
The Nun moment is just the one moment. This with them is like a month straight of just
this is their relationship. This moment. Yeah, I'm down to give it a B.
I'm down for a B.
Last clip, we've got Nintendude versus Pluck.
And it's not in the building.
I do not remember this one.
This is hilarious.
Mystical permanent downer, that was so sick.
Yeah.
Oh, Nana hitting. Oh, Crouch gets it too good. Woo.
Oh my god, that down.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
what? He had to fade back. He had nowhere else to go. Oh, and that is going to do it.
Wow.
That is going to be Nintendude.
That's right.
Taking a sip of water.
He's not even holding.
Yeah, calm down.
What's the leg up?
All right, Nintendude getting his sweet revenge.
He's sitting like a classy gentleman.
And that is going to do it.
Ooh.
And
bro, he looks like he wants
that
to
was
just
a little bit of salt.
Slap the shit out of Nintendude, bro. He really looks like he wanted to.
That's best of 3.
Isn't that Fendi and Webbs?
That was the quarters.
Not so sure about that. Plup is
That was the best of 3.
So there's physicality. We're flipping stuff off, but he's pretty relaxed. We got the leg up. There's even a fist bump, but it's a begrudging, like, yeah, whatever, man. Again, not a lot going on here. I mean, I think highest we go is A, but still, I think we're hovering.
I'm feeling A. I think I didn't think he looked relaxed. I thought he was super stiff. Like he was like,
Yeah?
he looked like there was a lot of tension. And it's just me, or shorter hair Plup. Just for some reason, he's just angrier. Something about that cut just makes him seem angrier all the time.
The aerodynamics, he's just able to move faster.
Because with the longer, he's got some flow. It's like, yeah, this guy's chill.
Yeah.
But whenever it reaches a certain length,
each hair follicle goes away.
It's a short fuse. It's a short fuse, is what it is.
It is, yeah. I don't something about it. I was like, whoa, this guy is gonna be mad about this.
I gotta go with like a solid, like a B plus A.
That's about how I feel. Dude, I'm looking at this S tier, and we have to pick one to put in the Pantheon. Like, that's the best one of all of these. We don't even need to watch them all again, because I think I just know we're gonna watch Leffen Ice, and you guys are gonna be like, dude, the hug. And I feel like we're just putting that one in. So, do we want to save ourselves the time?
I love that one. I love that one a lot.
I'm telling you, man, the hug adds so many levels of disrespect.
Look how mad he is at first.
He's popping up with someone else first, and then he turns around to hug Leffen.
Right?
I mean, this is it. This is our Pantheon winner. GG.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Just the hug, bro. If you didn't hug him,
the hug's out of pocket.
Hey, shout outs to hugging though. We love hugging the homies.
Incredible.
Man, this is gonna be funny. I feel like I'm about to go off, bro, because this shit. I talk about this shit a lot.
Yeah.
So this
Are you a connoisseur?
Being salty in Melee, like, I feel like we're in an epidemic of salt.
Really?
You know? I just feel like I always see it. Zain, you're like goated because this dude just is immune to.
I've got
showing anger. No, you get mad, but you know how to. I'm sure you got some friends. You just go, yo, fuck this character, blah blah blah. But like, I feel like there's so many players who just like go off the handle when they lose, man.